the most beautiful sport in the world to many people is a football. But fans of the sport are what put atmosphere, joy and passion. But in El Salvador is beginning to see the violence in a football stadium. How to understand this social phenomenon that is just beginning in groups of fans who have become violent fans. Throughout this article, we will try to understand how this phenomenon occurs. Our analysis of the problem now is to understand that there is. Also, see us analyze from sport journalism is the problem. Also from psychology to possible solution or suggestion to be controlling the phenomenon of violent fanatics. There is fundamental from the point of the view of psychology that is called emotional contagion, which is based on what is known as mirror, in which an individual sells to see another individual performs an action that tends to repeat, and this leads to an act of violence. It all starts by insults. This is given by the emotional contagion, which therefore are followers of the same soccer team do all the same conduct, and the others are receiving the same situation and do the same. In the brain of psychology, this is called mirror cells. Is that the individual is reflected in the action that the other performs. This by the mirror cell. Problems of violence in football stadium is not a new issue, but I came from a long time ago. The problem is that he never tired to root out and had to have happening. The worst is repeated in the appearance of fanatical Salvadorian has a culture of violence, and we live in a country polarized. Name someone who thinks differently that we are of unable, being able to accept defeat. Besides, we have no sport culture to understand that a football game is more than mere entertainment, which sometimes you win and others you lose, and that then, if any two wins can be given, so one thinks that fans of people that goes the sporting spirit is that they get to the silly things, that he will hit the other team, those renders them better team, and that has nothing to do white sport.
Well, I think mostly it was for passion. Salvadorians are very passionate with the whole sense. Well, in fact, in religion, in football, in politics, it's that the question why we are so passionate in this matter. But really, I think it is for that passion and are very, how can I say that, so involved in the teams, so they wanted to, they feel like the team because they say mi equipo, my team. So that's the question. That is my answer about why is the violence. I think it's all the passion. The solution, I don't know, there are many, because in Argentina was put many police officers, and Brazil was exile all the bad seed of the fans, but any of them don't make any change, because if you take any head of the fans of the hooligans, drops another. Okay, so I think the teams must be more involved with the barra bravas and everything. And more involved, I think is calm down. Don't take every game as a battle. They should take like a this like only a game, not a battle.
Well, what I understand is mostly the maras are involved in the barra bravas, and they're incurring in violence in most of the stadiums. So that is actually what I think about it. Is that is the most violent people in El Salvador. As in Manchester State, in Old Trafford, they all have CCTVs. You know what CCTVs are? They're cameras, and they have a security box where they can check everybody in the stadium. If you're misbehaving, they know exactly where you're sitting and take you out. That's the best way to control that.
The problem of the soccer fans violence are hooligans in the soccer stadium. They can difference between a match and something the real at the life. That's why we have the show. Then how to the win and how to the loss. If it not will be the being consequence, empty stadiums and less earns for the teams of the league soccer.